Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. And we are back again with some Manchester United transfer news and some latest news. So, for starters, I can't believe Manchester United actually made CR7 their main guy for the future in terms of striking options. Like, they made this guy the future out of anybody else. They made CR7 the future of their club. That for me is still, it's shocking for me to even think about, because we all know Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't believe he owes any loyalty to anybody at this moment. The guy has done it all. He has achieved everything he can in football world, and all he wants to do is just to continue so that he can achieve something in the international level. That is the only reason he's still playing football. He wants to achieve something that is playing in the next coming months, the World Cup. He wants that with Portugal. And that is the only reason he has been keeping himself 100% fit to actually achieve that. Or maybe he still wants to play a game, he still wants to play football, he still, whatever you think about it. Just to be honest, when you look at it, do you really think he owes anybody any explanation in whatever he decides to do? Why am I saying this? Because the news that came out yesterday from Fabrizio Romano and every other news outlets, he says Cristiano Ronaldo told Manchester United he wants to leave this summer as he wants to see more ambition. Manchester United are still hopeful of keeping CR7, but aware of his decision. Cristiano Ronaldo has no agreement with any other club. Mendes exploring options for weeks, and he will continue to do so. This is something that I saw. We knew this was coming. Maybe our blinded Manchester United supporters, friends, and stuff like that, they are the ones who didn't want to believe this. But we knew that this was happening. We knew it was coming. If I was United, okay, they lost on down minutes to Liverpool. I expected them to actually be serious on the striking option, to look for a striker who can come in and at least replace CR7, whether he's still in the team or not. They needed to replace that as soon as yesterday. I'm really surprised that they expected CR7 to be there and play Europa. He has never played in Europa League in his career since he started playing. He has never played for Europa in Europa League, and you expected him to start now because he loves Manchester United and he's willing to do everything for the club. The guy is 37 years old. He has done everything he can in football terms, in everything that football has offered him to do or he has called him to do. He left Juventus, a club that would have gone back for you for Champions League, for no apparent reason, because he was not really excited over their future. He left them for that. And you expected that you, because you are United, he will care and say that this was my first club that gave me a name. I'm just going to play and do everything for you. That is nonsense. That is absolutely nonsense. And the fact that people are refusing to accept what it's saying, even Manchester United, the club, are refusing to accept this situation, it's a crazy nonsense as well. Because I don't think he owes anybody any explanation. He's in the last years of his career. He knows it's coming to an end, and he's gonna try by all means to get the best game time as possible. He wants to explore options to go somewhere else and to do something else. I'm curious, what were the world really expecting? That's my question. What were you guys expecting CR7 to do? To be okay and say that, no, I know we didn't make it with Bruno Fernandes and other players and everyone, and I'm happy about Ten Hag and everything that is happening at United. They might not be doing any transfer business, but I'm expected to be there. And yeah, guess what? Next season we won't be playing Europa, we won't be playing Champions League, we'll be playing Europa, and everything is okay. The world is not that, I don't know, black and white, or should I say, it's not that colorful, if I have to say. The world is black and white. The first facts and why and facts, and we have to actually face the reality that there was nothing that was going to happen for you guys to keep this guy without giving him what he was expecting. He expected you guys to do business. And when you heard a couple of weeks ago that he was moving around and his agent was looking around, just exploring some options, In your mind, didn't you expect that that is a sign that Cristiano Ronaldo is saying that he's going to go? I'm just surprised that they actually were hopeful that he becomes the main guy next season and he becomes the main guy that takes Manchester United under Ten Hag somewhere. I'm really surprised that that's exactly what you expected. I don't know. So it has been confirmed that he wants to leave the club and he has made it clear, and they now know that he wants to leave the club. The fans are still going crazy and they're hoping that it's a joke, but we know that he wants to leave the club. Now the question is this: where does he go? And what does Manchester United do? Because they cannot go to the next season with Anthony Martial, who's coming back from Sevilla from a season-long loan, and Marcus Rashford, the guy who has not been available for Manchester United for some time now. They can't. That is pure, that is totally criminal. It's not fair to the new manager. It's not fair. I think it's now that time that United supporters and even the owners accept that as much as we are a big club because of our history, we are no longer that. And the fact you accept that, the better. You were lucky to get Cristiano Ronaldo, to be honest. You were lucky and he gave you some time and you really had the best time of your life. Now he's walking away. And the only thing that I can actually say to the world and to the United world is to accept it and just say goodbye. Thank you for the memories. Walk and move on and look for at least a young striker who's still hungry for goals, who's still hungry for success, so that he can try and do something for the team. Because hoping that this guy can change his mind, it's nonsense, to be honest. So options where Cristiano Ronaldo might go: Bayern Munich, they might be losing Lewandowski. So replacing Lewandowski with Cristiano Ronaldo, that makes sense for me. Especially that they've signed money now, they can add on to Lewandowski. Remember, Lewandowski's heart is at Barcelona. Yeah, they could have done that. It's just that one thing that I have to say. I think Cristiano Ronaldo did this really late because if he had made that so clear to United in the beginning of the transfer window, they would have worked so hard to get strikers. I know they wanted Darwin Nunes, but I knew that they were not gonna fight in with Liverpool to win the striker. So of course they would have gone to other players. For example, players like Cristiano, like Richard Allison, and the other players that are out there. Because now with the time that is there, who exactly will they bring in? They might try to go for Lewandowski because Barcelona doesn't have the time, money to actually get the player. But if they do that, they will kiss Frankie Dion's signature goodbye. If they go for Lewandowski, they should say that Frankie, they should actually accept the fact that they'll never get De Jong, and they need a midfielder. They cannot go in without a midfielder. They can't. And also, the other thing that there are other players that can go for Onkonko, I think that's his name. The Gerard Moreno from Sevilla, maybe. I'm just calling names here, guys, because there are a lot of players, strikers that are out there. But do they have the right ones that can fit United at this current moment? I don't know. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. They've lost already a lot of players this summer, and they need to recover those. So worrying about the Cristiano Ronaldo position, it's now causing problems now. Anyway, let's talk about other transfer news that are with United. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the Connect. It's always the best thing, you support us. So we did confirm that Tyler, is it Malak, to United? There we go. Agreement reached on personal terms, and to sign a contract as soon as the 15 million pounds or euros plus 20 million add-ons was reached with, is it Fernando Malak, will be the first signing of Ten Hag's era at United, and Ole wanted to hijack the deal as reviewed on Tuesday, now confirmed. So United did sign a player. There is a player in their team now under Ten Hag. It's just a matter of time before what are we expecting, the medicals and stuff like that. We heard that the medicals will be done anytime next week. Yeah, that is the only thing that United has done, which is good business. Yesterday we had some rumors that Chelsea were thinking of hijacking Manchester United's transfer deal for for Frankie de Jong. They want to hijack the player and get him to their team. Do I agree with it? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But that's what we're being told, that they want to hijack Frankie de Jong and put him to their team Chelsea. That's what they do. Chelsea likes to do this, They really like to get players who who and we're not really linked to them because other players in the league wants to get them. They always try to do that. And now at this moment they know that they have the power to pull any player to their side rather than United. So they can do that and it can work well for them, but that's what we're being told. And later on yesterday, we received this news from the president of Barcelona. This is what Fabrizio Romano reported on Barcelona president. He said, Barca President Laporte on De Jong. There are many clubs that want him, confirming that De Jong is really needed by many clubs, not just United. We have no intention of selling him. He wants to say, I'm going to do everything to keep Frankie de Jong, but there's also salary issue and that would have to be adjusted. So this is what Laporte is saying. There are some salary issue between Frankie de Jong and Barcelona, and he's hoping to keep the player. And in the process of keeping the player, just destroys all the hopes that United have of getting the player to their side. Now, this just confirms to you that each and every player Manchester United are looking to get, they're just not interested in going to the club. And it's hurtful because they're a big club, that's for sure. And they're trying by all means to do some business. And it's just not working. Maybe that's one of the reasons why CR7 is deciding to leave the club, because there's no actual any news that is happening concerning transfer windows with the club. And if it's that going back with this with the same team, going to play with teams like Tottenham Hotspurs who have strengthened, playing like teams like Manchester City who have strengthened, playing with teams like Chelsea who are in the verge of the strengthening, I hope. Arsenal will have strengthened. There is actually no hope for him and United to even do anything. That hope for hope is totally gone, done. It's not going to happen. And that could be the reason why CR7 wants to leave. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, because at this moment, when you look at the transfer deals and everything that is happening, it's all leading into United losing rather than doing anything. And this is a crazy question that I'm going to ask. Can any United fan tell me right now that they didn't expect they didn't expect situations like this to happen into their club? Can somebody stand up and say that I myself didn't expect this could happen to my club? I thought we were going to be doing business. We have the money, we have the everything. We did get the manager. Everyone is excited. And now things are not going according to what we had planned. We really didn't expect this to happen. Can anyone say that? Because I have to say, as a Liverpool fan, without even any question asked, I actually saw this happening. I really knew this was going to happen, that they'll work so hard to go after a player and it won't turn up to be anything. And one of the players that they'll keep will walk away. There were players who wanted to play for United, who wanted to give their all to United, but they were not given the chance and they decided to walk away. Cavani is an example, and Mata is one of the examples. He walked away. He's old. I get it, buddy. He's like that Milner to Liverpool. He's old, but he still performs for the club. And we need players like that. United never really did that. The owners that were there, from Oli to the guy who just left, they never did that for the club. And now look at it. No player wants to go to United. The ones that are there, they are just so tired. Marcus Rashford looks so tired. I don't even know if he's going to produce anything to get his confidence. You had players like Jesse Lingard. He walked away for free. He's gone. Now, where do you go as a club? Where do you go as a club? There is more problems at United than solutions at this moment. And that, if you're a United fan, you need to be worried than even to think that there is any hope for your club. You have to be worried, because there's nothing that is happening. More problems after more problems. And the CR7 situation, it's not giving any hope to United. It's not giving any hope to United. Anyway, guys, there is my transfer window for United. You know, it's crazy just to think about it, to go to it, to analyze it, give somebody a headache. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you see any hope of United doing something this transfer season? Or it's just going to be as same as their new season will be like? Nothing. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. This has been the Football Connect. I've been your host, Sam. Just trying to show you the fact that one club is really in trouble, and the fact that we don't want to accept that it's going to hurt than build a club. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Football Connect. I'm out, and we'll move.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona,